all students to come. My name is Marcus Jones.
I'm Lucille.
And I'm Tina Jones.
We are from Gina, Louisiana, and we is the parents of what's known now to be the Gina Six. Our kids was caught up in a Jim Crow era here from the town that we where we from. September 4th, 6 somewhere along there, beginning of the school year of 06, a young black freshman asked the principal, could blacks set up on a tree that's in the middle of the Gina High School campus there? Traditionally had been set on by whites only. And the principal told the young black guy that, yeah, feel free to say whatever you want to. After the assembly there at the auditorium, black students were set up under the tree, created a big ruckus there. The next morning, kids get back to school with 3 hangings hanging from the tree. So that created a lot of racial tension there. Students attended the protest about the nooses being hung up. The principal and the faculty, they just looked at it just as a joke. The 3 white students was just given 3 days suspension. Wasn't no federal authorities called in or nothing like that. You know, quite obvious, it's a hate crime. Anybody that knows the law, it's a hate crime. So the parents tend to go to the school board and try to protest. They locked a couple of parents out the school board meeting, saying it wasn't the proper time for them to come and address this issue. So as time went along through the school year, racial tension developed with the black and white students. School burned down. One part of it burned down. One black kid had got jumped on at a community center there in Gina, where 5 white students had jumped on him with no charges, none pressed against him, none of them. So when we get back to school, one of the friends of the kid that hung the nooses up was Tony, one of the kids that got jumped on by the white students, said, "Oh, you got, your nigga, what was the weekend?" So they created a fight where 6 black students had jumped on 1 white student. Now remember, he was not shot, he was not cut, he was not stabbed, his jaw wasn't broke with no teeth knocked out, nose wasn't broke, his lungs didn't collapse with no broken ribs, no kind of life-threatening injuries to the kid at all. They take him to the hospital, release him within an hour's time. He comes back to school that night to the rain ceremony that they had for the seniors for to get their rains. And, the kid fine. The next day, the DA had 6 of the black students charged with second-degree attempted murder and conspiracy to commit second-degree attempted murder. But I need to backtrack on myself right quick. When the nooses was hung up and the black students wanted to protest there at school about the nooses there in September, the DA goes to the school, tell the black kids he do not want to hear nothing else about the issue of the boys hanging up the nooses. He told them, he told the black students, if I hear any more else about this, he said, I'm going to make y'all life go away with a stroke of my pen. See, now remember, anything that go on at Gina High School, everything's segregated. Well, lunchtime, black students sit on one side of the cafeteria, white students sit on the other side of the cafeteria. During recess time, white kids on one side of the campus, black students on the other side of the campus. Same way with this assembly. The DA was specifically looking right there directly at the black kids. White students over here, all the black students on this side. He looked directly at the black students and said, I can make y'all life go away with a stroke of a pen. Okay, did not happen. So when the fight happened, he had the charge brought against the kids, second-degree attempted murder and conspiracy to commit second-degree attempted murder. The highest bond was he put on the kids was $138,000. My son's was $90,000. One kid like 120-something thousand. Another one like 70,000. I mean, it was like, you know, like the kid really was big. So, the DA continued to make statements in the paper, you know, about how you gonna prosecute our kids, and, you know, and everything like that. So, we at the stage now where the Justice Department and the Attorney, the FBI came. They had about 3 weeks ago. They had we had a town hall meeting there in Virginia. So none of the white officials come to the meeting. The mayor didn't come, the DA didn't come, the sheriff didn't come, the school board superintendent didn't come. Just the black side of Virginia. Well, they specifically told us that everything that the DA been doing to our kids, the way he had them charged, the way they got my son prosecuted, the way the jury was picked for convict my son, and everything, that it was justifiable.
Which he skipped over our son's convicted.
Yeah.
He was found guilty, but they was charged 7 degree
Aggravated
battery
and conspiracy to commit.
He had been found guilty of that.
Yeah, in June they had his trial.
One of the reasons why the Attorney General came to you to clarify some things that could be said about him.
The Attorney General.
No, not the Attorney General.
The U.S. Attorney?
Yeah, U.S. Attorney. Yeah, he came, and the lady from the Department, Justice Department, Civil Rights Division, and the guy from the FBI.
So it's nice. They came down and they said, it's all okay.
Yeah.
In this case.
Yeah.
But it's also okay not to prosecute the white children that did the very same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just before that. And it's amazing that they can say that it's trash.
And what was the sentence?
So right now, our son
What was the sentence?
coming up for a bail here on the 24th, but we have to put our son into a private school. Now he ain't gonna be able to go to no public school at all. You know, our son was, football superstar. I mean, he had stacks of medals from A1 colleges. LSU, Georgia Tech, UC, UCLA. I mean, a lot of big name schools. Our son was an honorable student. And everything. So, DA, he's just like, he's like a Riding Stone cowboy.
Did they have to seek a grand jury and not to charge?
No. When the beginning of our son's trial on the 25th, they gave him a plea hearing to take a plea to the charge that he reduced him down to, second-degree aggravated battery and conspiracy to commit second-degree aggravated battery. My son didn't take it. The next day, he goes and take my son straight to trial, just like that, on the 26th.
So, one day from the arraignment to the trial?
From the plea hearing, then he started the trial the next day, started jury selection. Me and his mother weren't allowed in the trial while the trial was going on. Our son's lawyer had a gag order put us on the witness list where we couldn't be present in the courtroom while the trial was going on. So we never was in the trial at all. We don't know what was going on. We just getting secondhand information that they go in recess and people come out the courtroom.
How did you get on a witness list? Were you there when the fight
No.
happened? What were you going to witness to?
He said he was going to use us as character witness, but he actually, our son, which was a court appointment.
Yeah, court appointment.
He never called any witness.
Just suppressed the whole trial.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a show for it.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, and that's quite often what the public defender is.
And he was found guilty by his own jury.
Yeah, all white jury. But this is the thing about it.
Now, all white jury, what's the percentage of whites versus African Americans in the community?
85% white, 15% black. We're looking at about 300 and maybe 50, maybe 60 black in the whole town.
So,
Yeah,
It was not.
there should be not even one potential
No,
black juror?
it was three